The strongest exorcist in a magical world gets killed by enemies and uses his final spell to give himself a new life. Now the exorcist is a young boy called Seika, and while he does have his powers, he has to hide them from his new family and friends. We are introduced to the strongest exorcist in the world. Soldiers of the Imperial Court attack this exorcist and manage to kill him. He uses his final spell to reincarnate in a new world. He is now a young man called Seika, and he is part of a noble family. His father is now called Blaze Lamprogue. In this world, Seika cannot use magic. He still has exorcist powers, and he also has his demons who serve him. Seika has to hide this from his family as he wants a better and more peaceful life this time. Seika has many brothers in this family, and one of them is called Gray. Gray does not like Seika and he bullies him a lot. The oldest brother is called Luft, and he is kind to Seika. Seika does not have magic, so his brothers think that he is weak. He has a friend and they are called Yifa. Yifa is a slave of the family. Seika finds out that there is a magic academy in this world. He uses the power of controlling the elements and tricks his father into allowing him to enter the magic school. Yifa can also use magic, so Seika decides to train her to control her power. A monster attacks the town and Seika kills it while his brothers hide like cowards. Seika has defeated the monster, so he decides to enter a school of magic with Yifa. Gray does not like that Seika will go study magic. Gray will go into the army instead of going to the magic academy. Luft gives Seika a gift to show how proud he is. It then revealed that Seika sent his demons to provoke the monster so that it attacked the town. This was all part of his plan. Seika and Yifa leave for the academy. We also learn that Blaze is actually not Seika's father but his uncle. Seika's father was Gilbert, who went missing in the demon realm. Blaze thinks that Seika's mother is a demon and that Seika could become the next demon king in the future. Seika meets a girl called Amu at the entrance exam for the academy. Amu also has powerful magic abilities. Seika remembers that Amu looks exactly like his former apprentice from his life before. This apprentice was forced by the Imperial Army to kill Seika. Seika and Yifa prove that they are really strong during the exam. Amu scores the highest amount of points as she is really strong. The teacher in the academy thinks that Amu might be the next hero who will defeat the Demon King. Yifa and Seika both go into the dormitory where they will live. Seika realizes that there is some sort of dark magic around the academy. The ceremony for the school begins and 3 demons are summoned to attack the students. Seika goes to meet the devil who created the circle around the academy. This devil is called Gallios. Seika can now use his exorcist powers and he manages to control Gallios, and Gallios then reveals that he wants to kill the hero. Seika then defeats Gallios without a problem. Seika then gives Gallios to his demon servant Mizuchi, the dragon, to eat. Mizuchi then tries to kill Seika and he barely manages to seal him away. Seika realizes that he is not as strong as in his past life and he cannot control his demons that well. In the meantime, Amu fights the other demons and kills them. People are now afraid of Amu and her power. Seika now wants to become friends with Amu to use her in the future. Amu does not want to be friends with Seika no matter how hard he tries. A teacher called Cordell almost throws demon blood on Yifa and Seika. Later, Seika and Amu get transported into a dungeon. Trolls attack them and knock out Amu. Seika can summon his demons now and he kills all the trolls. Amu has a curse on her and she might die. Seika manages to use his skills and saves her life. Amu and Seika become better friends. They fight many enemies in the dungeon and finally defeat the dungeon boss. They get a mithril sword and a ring. It is then revealed that Cordell was a devil servant and he wanted to kill Amu. Seika manages to defeat and kill Cordell. He also gives a demon ring to Yifa so that she is stronger. Yifa becomes friends with Amu, who once more ignores Seika. A year goes by and now Yifa, Amu, and Seika are all best friends and nobody has tried to kill Amu. The principal chooses Seika to join a new student called Mabel and to fight in a tournament in the city. Amu wanted to fight in the tournament and now she is angry. Mabel and Amu later get into a fight and Mabel defeats her. Mabel is very cruel and starts to harass and torture Amu. The tournament begins and Seika fights a swordsman called Dennis. Seika manages to defeat his enemy really fast. The tournament then continues and there is a lot of brutal killing in the tournament. A fighter in the tournament is called Kyle and he is using a cursed item to kill his enemies. Mabel also wins a round in the tournament. The people in the crowd believe that Mabel is really the new hero. Seika finds a spy sent by a demon and he captures them. Seika learns that the demons also think that Mabel is the new hero because of her red hair, and they want to take her. Seika now thinks that Mabel wanted to pretend to be a hero, but now all the demons also believe that and want to kill her. The following day, Kyle continues killing people in the tournament. Mabel tells Seika that in their match he has to give up so that she wins. She will kill him if he does not listen. Kyle fights a kind knight called Rienaz. He almost kills Rienaz, but the judges stop the match. That night Mabel tries to kill Seika, but she fails. Seika then runs after Mabel as he wants to learn what is going on. Seika finds out that Mabel wanted to injure him, so he drops out of the tournament. Mabel reveals that she and Kyle are slaves and they have ordered. Also, Kyle has a curse on his mind. He has to kill the hero to prove he is worthy. Mabel and Kyle are also brother and sister. Mabel wants to kill Kyle to set him free from his curse. Seika and Mabel begin their match. Seika defeats her in combat and he wants to save both her and her brother. He defeats Kyle in their match. Kyle is killed by the curse because he failed. Seika tries to get Mabel to enter the academy and learn magic. Mabel accepts and joins the academy. Seika finds out that the principal organized this entire evil plan. He wanted Kyle dead and Mabel to be a student. Seika has to find out what is happening to the guardian dragon of a nearby kingdom. The prince of this kingdom is called Cecilio and he is pretty dumb. Cecilio really likes Yifa and wants her to stay with him. A dragon attacks Seika, Yifa, and the others. Yifa is unable to fight as she is afraid. Seika later tells her to never be afraid to defend herself. Cecilio wants to sleep with Yifa, but she is too scared. She goes to be in the same bed as Seika to feel safe. Yifa has fallen in love with Seika and she wants to be with him. Cecilio decides to buy Yifa from Seika, but he is rejected. The plan is now to visit the dragon and see what has happened to drive it insane. Cecilio has an elf helper and her name is Lies. Yifa and Lies bond and Yifa finds out that maybe she has an elf as a parent because she can use special magic of the spirits. Seika goes to find the dragon. He realizes that the dragon has a new egg. The dragon actually became a female and is now with a child. Yifa learns more about the harem that Cecilio offered her. This harem seems to be a school for ladies. Seika decides to help the dragon and take care of her eggs. Cecilio once more tries to kidnap Yifa. Seika captures the person trying to steal the dragon's eggs. Cecilio also plans to kill the dragon to prove that he will be a great king. Seika stops all this and shames Cecilio for being such an idiot. Later, Seika and Yifa return to the academy. In the meantime, the fire demon prepares to attack and kill the hero. Seika talks with his father and he tells him that he wants to meet Amu. Seika thinks that there is a special reason why his father wants to talk with Amu. Gray also wants to have another match with Seika. Gray loves the army. Amu and Gray have the match and Gray wins, but only because he cheats during battle. Gray introduces everyone to Fiona, a princess. Seika knows that this will cause massive trouble for everyone. Also, Seika thinks that Fiona kinda looks like the wife he had in his previous life. Fiona actually has a lot of her own secrets. She goes to a town and wants to spend an entire day with Seika. Seika also tells Amu that after they finish school he wants to travel the world with her and have adventures. Fiona is jealous of the friendship that Seika has with Amu. Gray also reveals to the others that Fiona is actually a very cruel person who has plans for her political career, and also she has powers to see into the future. Fiona plans something horrible for Amu and Seika. Fiona wants to spend time with Seika, but he tries to avoid her. Seika thinks that the vision of the scary future might come true. Finally, he gives up and plays chess with Fiona. Seika learns more about Fiona while they play chess, and he realizes that Fiona has a lot of secret plans for the politics of this world. Seika thinks that he should support Fiona in her plans. Several powerful demons attack bandits and they eat them. These powerful demons have their target and it's the hero. Fiona is attacked by bandits who want to kill her. Seika is also there and he helps her survive the attack and they defeat the bandits. Fiona knew that this attack was going to happen and she wants to use it in her future career. Seika becomes a student representative leader and he will welcome new students that arrive at the academy. Seika decides that he will fully accept himself and show his powers more often. The demons arrive at the academy soon after and start to kill the people there. Seika faces off against a demon called Zor. Zor is really afraid of Seika because he can feel his power. Zor has a special ability to sense how strong someone is, and Seika is really strong. There is a crazy battle with Seika and the demons. He uses his fire spells to destroy and kill all the demons in a brutal war. Zor is so scared of Seika but still tries to fight him and fails. Seika tells Amu that she should surrender for the moment. The principal reveals that the local politicians all want the hero to die and be gone. Seika then goes into the imperial prison and kills all the guards. He then frees Amu from her cell. Amu finally learns that she is the true hero and her enemies will never stop hunting her. Fiona and Gray show up and they plan to kill Amu. This has been their plan for a while now. Amu is a danger and she will put everyone in danger and restart the human and demon war. Seika protects Amu as he does not want anyone to hurt her. Fiona stops the attack and decides to let them both go so that they can leave and never return. Soon after that, Seika realizes that this was all Fiona's plan. She never wanted to kill Amu, she just wanted her to be hidden away from the academy. Amu is sad that she cannot return to the academy, but she is happy to become an adventurer. Fiona also knows that Seika is a demon king and she will always protect him. Mabel, Yifa joins Seika and Amu on their journey all over the world. The end. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get new anime recaps.